Hello everybody, welcome back to my private study. Today we will be reviewing Object Class Keter SCP-3199. SCP-3199 denotes a species of sapient Category 5 biological entities of currently indeterminable origin, though tissue samples indicate the presence of silky chicken, chimpanzee, stoat, mussel, adder, and human DNA. They are typically hairless, stained with a thin layer of albumin-like excretion, and stand at an average of 2.9 meters. Its weight averages 780 kilograms for a matured instance and 360 for a hatchling. Autopsy has determined that the cervical vertebrae of a mature 3199 instance are composed of cartilage rather than bone. This enables the neck and throat to withstand dislocate to around 340 degrees in either direction, aiding their unusual reproductive cycle. SCP-3199 are opportunistic hunters engaging with live subjects within a radius of 0.6 kilometers surrounding hatchlings that have not yet reached full adolescence. Average speed is recorded at 25 kilometers per hour. Upon contact with a human or animal subjects, SCP-3199 will proceed to redacted. Liquefying internal organs and bone structure. A suitable cadaver is then transferred within range of the closest hatchling. SCP-3199 produces large eggs of an off-white coloration and rubbery appearance. An egg will pass through the entity's digestive tract, esophagus, and eventually out via the mouth, followed by a viscous red substance, first thought to be a form of placenta. Chemical breakdown has determined to be a highly corrosive material. 3199 shows extreme distress throughout the process, with personnel describing the sound as not dissimilar to a scream. SCP-3199 produces its eggs to fill unoccupied space. There is no known limit to the number of eggs SCP-3199 is capable of producing, and the standing theory is as follows. Given enough time, a single instance could single-handedly perform an LK-class species transmutation scenario. The termination of a live instance can be achieved through a variety of equally effective methods. SCP-3199 has proven to be around as resilient as a standard human subject. However, complete eradication has proven difficult, as all instances of 3199, regardless of age, carry one egg within a specialized stomach-like organ upon birth, asserting that one living instance will persist through even ordinary means of a constant and lethal assault. This biological phenomena has presumed to be in itself anomalous in origin. A single SCP-3199 egg can bear a tremendous amount of resilience, maintaining its form and purpose even following continual subjection to extreme blunt force trauma, pressure exceeding 180,000 psi, high precision blades, serrated and non-serrated, and long-term acid exposure. The application of plastic explosives was considered but quickly rejected by higher administration. Heat is a primary component in the growth and development of 3199's eggs. See Addendum 3199-04 and Foundation researcher Python was particularly apprehensive towards the idea, believing it would most certainly result in a second containment breach. Scp-3199 was issued Keter classification on October 6, 2017, following a containment breach. SCP-3199's prior containment method, a sedated water bath, was disassembled and replaced with a revised containment procedure, as listed above. I hope you all enjoyed, though I will keep on reading, not the addendum, for a reason. SCP-3199 was discovered in Ireland following witness reports of a bald creature crying like a banshee from within an undisclosed area of woodlands. These reports resulted in the dispatchment of Mobile Task Force Omega-19, who arrived on site with a total of 12 armed personnel. 2 personnel were lost in the action, their internal organs and jaws having been almost entirely dissolved. During transportation, SCP-3199 produced 2 offspring, resulting in the death of a further 6 personnel. A thorough sweep of 3199's initial recovery location was enacted in an attempt to uncover the creature's origin and purpose. Local reports suggested that the small remote residence in question had been abandoned for at least 2 decades. Surface Team Delta 029E recovered several items of interest, including 1 bag of assorted thread and needles in various color and sizes, approximately 13 chicken carcasses based on the collective halves and quarters, with precise incisions located on the underbelly, neck, and thigh. 6 of the carcasses had been plucked, with visible human teeth marks lining the bare areas at random intervals. Several containers, including water bottles and Tupperware boxes, holding an unidentified watery paste. The paste was a deep brown in color. In the presence of oxygen, it turned viscous and hard. An A5 notebook brand, and heavily scratched with what determined to be human fingernails. The words "New Breed Manifesto" are written on the front cover. 2 chicken feather quills. The notebook itself consisted of 24 pages of standard lined paper, written in a non-anomalous black ink. 19 of these pages consisted in various cuboid patterns and crude, childlike illustrations vaguely resembling SCP-3199. On the remaining 5 pages, large lines of writing detail in the diary of an unnamed individual. Much of the written script was illegible. One extract of the particular date, 6/1973, was written with a notably higher clarity. If you're reading this, then lucky you. 400,000th hour from now, and it'll be warm and wet and warm, and the wonderful versatility of inferior human DNA will birth a better era, a stronger era, one where eligible and food and water will be nothing but things of the past, as we make and make and make more until illegible. I really haven't much time. That's why I envy you so much. You'll have all the time you need. Time will be a thing. Time will only be on, and death will be life. New life needs things to live. New life will be a part of life from now on. The final page consisted of various ink blots, 13 instances of the word life in inconsistent sizes, 2 instances of the words want it, want I, want it, SIC, and the lyrics to English songwriter Frederick Weatherly's Danny Boy in Old Gaelic script. The identity of the journal's author is pending investigation. Here, let's say this. Note, a number of personnel have expressed their skepticism regarding the scale of SCP-3199's containment breach protocol. To clarify, we have reason to believe that fluid is an excellent counter to 3199's anomalous reproductive properties. It appears to enter an inert state in the presence of liquid, regardless of thickness or clarity. The leading theory is as follows. SCP-3199 discerns the liquid around it to be occupied space. Regardless, I believe for all of Site-114 when I say we're quite relieved to have found a safe and consistent method of containment. Dr. Lewis, 12/5/2017. And so, let's go over this, shall we? And 3199-04 experiment logs. Experiment 3199-E01, heat exposure in 2017. One example from SCP-3199, subject relocated to a secure containment cell. Inside, temperature of the cell was gradually increased at the rate of 7 degrees Celsius a minute. After approximately 9 minutes, the egg ruptured violently and produced a single hatchling. On-site personnel reacted swiftly to recontain the newborn infants. However, the excessive internal temperature appears to have impacted the physical maturity of the hatchling, and it has reached adolescence at an accelerated rate of 40 seconds. Oh dear. The now adolescent hatchling produced 2 further instances of SCP-3199. Security response on site was swift, and all 3 instances were detained cleanly. All subsequent heat experiments involving 3199's eggs has been postponed until further notice. Goodbye, and I hope you find my Discord. I hope you all have a wonderful time. This is what happens when you try to play God. Leave it to the real gods. And remember, have a good day, everybody. Like and subscribe and turn on that bell for more notifications. I'll see you soon. Bye.